I'm out here. It's a nice, cool evening. Best time because it's cooler. It's not cooler, and I think we could have a civil conversation. Something very civil and understanding. um, I was kind of taking um, some time to reflect because earlier today, our neighbor gave my dad a newspaper that was about 58 years old, and I'm seeing this paper, and it is 58 years old, and it was dated November 22nd, 23rd, and 24th of 1963. And this this was when the time that things were like really at its worst, you know. No, when you look at the event, President Kennedy was shot and died. Um, Johnson, he was just inaugurated after. Um, Everybody was just dying off. People talked about what they saw that day. So I'm looking at this and I'm thinking about every individual between 63 and 67. Okay, 4 years, right? That have lost their life mysteriously. Insane things happen. Uh, but the way they died, man, it's like, dude, so much. I mean, you have a guy in Dallas who was a newspaper guy. He was he worked on a newspaper, and also he was also a reporter, a journalist, and and he died. You um, People die in mysterious ways, man. And it's tragic because even after everything happened that day, it seems that anybody who was there saw what happened or had connections to somebody, right? To somebody, they had to be taken out. They had to be taken out because somehow somebody's afraid of that they might talk. You um, so um, so as I'm looking at this, I'm thinking about all the things that happened in the '60s. Kennedy's death, the death of Kennedy, JFK, Medgar Evers, Martin Luther King, RFK, Malcolm X. Um, man, all the important people that died, and not just that, but all the people that witnessed, that testified. You know, I'm thinking about every single individual that died in that decade. Man, I'm like, one of the worst decades in history. One of the worst. You know? And so you have to really understand right now, right the fuck now, man, right now, because I've been doing this for a long time, you know, for a very long time, and so I mean, all the stuff that I know could get me killed, you know, like that, you know, like that, and even the stuff I'm talking about can get me killed, like that, if somebody wanted to, because I grew up in a generation where things happened. No, I'm a Gen Xer, okay, and that's no bullshit, man. That's no bullshit there, dude. Um, but the thing is, you have to really pay attention to history, okay? You got all these dumbasses on the far left. You got all these idiots in the woke mob. All these cancel culture cocksuckers and shit. They want to try to destroy history, okay? They try to destroy the statues, man. Okay. Destroying a statue is not going to erase someone's memory about what happened in the past after you learn about it. Destroying a statue ain't going to destroy someone's knowledge of the Civil War. Okay? That ain't going to happen. That ain't going to happen, you know. Because you read about it, you learn about it. You go to school to learn history, learn about history, you know. But you got these idiots on the far left, you know, all these political morons, the woke, the cancel culture cocksuckers and shit like that. They all want to destroy history, to rewrite it in their own fucking cocksucking image, in their own way, you know. And if they have a problem with that, they can all go fuck themselves, okay? They can all themselves, you know. And it's because a good majority of them are all fucking brainwashed. They're all brainwashed into thinking, oh, they were oppressed. They're suffering. They've been oppressed. But, you know. Here's real facts. Here is the real facts. Okay, they're not oppressed. Okay, they can say what the fuck they want. Okay, what they're doing is they're using race as a crutch, like a bunch of villaging dumb shits. They're pushing the LGBT crap on people. They're all using this shit to divide the population. And for what? What are they gaining for this? What are they really gaining for all this, you know? they're not really gaining anything. They're not really gaining any fucking thing. All they're doing is they're being tools, they're being pawns. Okay? Pawns in the real game. From a club that they ain't in it. There's a club, and they ain't in it. Neither are you, and neither am I. Because they don't want you to. They rather use you as a pawn, as a tool, as a little fiddle, or a little puppet on a string that they can try to control. Well, guess what, kids? Strings need to be severed. Mine were severed when I was born, so the thing is this. You all got to understand we all have a life to live and a part to play in that life we got to live. We're living in now. You know. My friend, my good friend Noble, and I talked for a good couple of hours. You know, I've heard the term red pilled, blue pilled, but I never heard the word black pilled at all. That's something new to me. But I've been red pilled for a long time. I've been red pilled for a long time. I've been awake for a long time. You know, because I'm not gonna let anybody tell me what to fucking do. Okay, it's just that simple. Nobody's gonna tell me what to do. I don't give a fuck who they are or what. I'm gonna do what I'm going to fucking do. If they don't like it, they can suck my dick. Okay, fuck them. You know, fuck them. But the issue is, you know, you got to reflect on our all. We have to reflect on all our flaws, man. We have flaws. We are flawed. We are flawed. We're before we all wake up, we've been cloud minded. Okay, our mind's been clouded with bullshit and fucking nonsense being told to us by the higher ups. When some of us broke through that fog, and actually woke up to a nice cloudy day, nice blue sky, looking down at us. A few of us haven't really paid any attention to what's really happening right now because we're so mind clouded on so many levels, you know. You got these young college kids, especially the black college kids, saying that, oh, we're oppressed, we're suffering, yada yada bullshit. Go fuck yourself too, you know. And you got these young Latinos out there saying the same thing. Oh, we're oppressed. You're not oppressed. You're not oppressed. You choose to be oppressed because you want to appease the people who are using you as a pawn for their own fucking agenda, for their own, how you say it, their own fake common good, for their own greater good, you know. I believe that everybody should wake up and realize, hey, look, most of you have been blue pill for the rest of your fucking life. It's time for to be red pill, man. It's time for you. It's time for you all to take the red pill and just acknowledge that, hey, you've been blue pilled most of your fucking life until you take a red pill, dude. Take the fucking red pill. you know. But you know, in my hand, is a smartphone. It's a smartphone, and I've had this for good, couple weeks. It's a Google Pixel 2. I've had it for a couple weeks or so, and it's a good daily driver. Something new. I mean this one. If you do the you call it there's a YouTube thing here. It's you need to complete a daily dream setup before you can enter the VR. The daily dream. And I guess supposed to be using but you need a the thing is with this you could have so much information right here in the palm of your hands. In the palm of your hand, man. We're so flawed that our phones have become our distraction. You know, I use mine to read the news. I read the news, man. You know. you know. But when we reflect on all our flaws and think about them, every flaw, every mistake we've done in our own life, we have to take a look back on every mistake we ever made, and we have to learn from those mistakes. Now, how can you learn from a mistake of being brainwashed, and then be told, oh, you're oppressed. You need your reparations. Really? So you need your reparations because, oh, I'm oppressed. No, you're not. You ain't suffering. You could go out and get a fucking job. You could work. You know. So why are you saying, oh, you're oppressed, even though you're a young black college student, or a young Hispanic college student, or a young uh, member of the LGB going in school? Saying, I mean, nobody here is oppressed. You think you are. You think you're oppressed, but you're not oppressed. You could speak for yourself, but the thing is, you are too scared, and you're a coward because you chose to be oppressed, to be the fake victim that you are. You chose to be a professional fucking victim and to blame other people for your failures that you put yourself in yourself. You chose to play checkers instead of playing chess. Instead of being patient, you choose to move too quickly. You rely on action, not patience and thought. You choose violence instead of patience. You become emotional. You rely on your emotions instead of peace. You rely on hurting people instead of helping them. Also to help yourself, learning what peace is. You're forgetting to learn what peace is. You chose violence instead of peace, instead of oneself. You chose to blame other people for your faults, failures, and mistakes instead of taking accountability for your actions and responsibility for yourself, for your own failures and your own mistakes. You choose to, oh, I need reparations. No, you need a kick in the ass. The ones that really need, the ones that really deserve reparations are the ones that truly suffered. That truly suffered. You got these young dumb shits claiming, oh, oh, with us looting, that's our reparations. No, that's you committing a crime. Committing a crime is not getting your quote unquote reparations. That's you being stupid and committing a fucking crime. See, some of you that chose to play the victim, you chose this. Nobody chose it for you. You chose this life yourself. You chose to be a victim, to be this fake victim. You chose to be a cuck. You chose you chose to be brainwashed. You chose that life. You chose that direction. You chose that path yourself. Nobody chose that path for you because you did it all on your own, by yourself. Nobody held your hand. Nobody gave you a roadmap to brain damage city because you've been there, done it yourself. A lot of these college kids nowadays are weak-minded, pathetic beings that chose. A good majority of them chose that path of playing the victim, blaming other people for their failures, not taking responsibility for their actions. They choose not to be held accountable because they don't want to be held accountable. They want things their way. They want things handed to them. They want things demanded. They demand things done now. And they want people to be bowing down to them. Which ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. Try to make Grimlock bow down to you. You wanna know why it won't happen? Because you'll be the first one on the ground picking up your teeth. See, my generation doesn't give a fuck about your feelings. So when I was younger, yeah, 40 year, I would say when I was in grammar school, junior high, high school, we if somebody needed to be dealt with, they were dealt with right then and there. We didn't ask for help. We did it ourselves. If you're fucking up, we would show you how you're fucking up, and then we kick your ass. We didn't need yard duty. No, we took care of things right there. Even if it was on the playground, we took care of shit right there. We didn't care if he got suspended. We didn't care because we were taking care of business because some little bastard was talking his shit and one shut the fuck up. One stopped talking shit, so we did it for him. It's life. If you choose to talk shit, we'll show you the reason why that you did. You know, you want to talk shit, go ahead, talk shit, but we'll help you deal with it. But now these days, you got these young generationals, you know, always complaining and whining. Always my feelings hurt. Like, like we give a fuck. You're not a victim. I don't know why you're complaining. You know, you're not a victim. You know, no one's gonna kiss your ass and kiss your boo boo. May just take a foot in your ass and call it a day. You know, but we are flawed. We make mistakes to learn from them. We learn from our mistakes, so we can learn from them, so we can be better. And hoping that we don't make those mistakes again. Okay, we're all human beings. Okay, we're not perfect. We are flawed. We are faltered. Okay, we make mistakes because sometimes we don't think what we need to think about the outcome, the consequences. You know, and sometimes others don't accept that. They just want to blame other people. They want to walk away like nothing ever happened, even though they're the ones who fucked up. I didn't do it. Oh, I didn't do it. I promise, I didn't do it. Really? You didn't do it? So so you're gonna blame somebody for for the mistake you made, and you're gonna play the victim while blaming the other person for the crap you pulled? You are the dumbest motherfucker alive, man. If you make a mistake, own up to it, man. Don't be the victim, because all you're doing is becoming your own self-victimizer. No, that came out wrong. Instead of being held accountable for your actions, you're doing what the Nazis did. They blame others for their own failures. You don't think because you rather not. You rather just wash your hands of your own fuck up, man. You don't think. Oh, I'm thinking. You're thinking. Well, maybe you haven't done enough of it. Look, I remember growing up, and I had a mouth. I I had a mouth like a sailor, but sometimes stuff I said got me into a lot of trouble. And there's a few times I've said the N-word to the wrong people. Trust me, I paid the price for that shit, man. Have I said it since? No. Why? Because it's a mistake I learned from. I look back at it now, I was a little asshole. I made the mistakes myself. And did I pay the price? Sure, yeah, I did. I paid the price big time, man. I paid the price by learning from those mistakes I made myself all those years ago. Yeah, I was young. Yeah, I was stupid. But yet, even though I didn't give a fuck, I still learned from my mistakes that I made myself. No one did it for me. Nobody took my hand and did it. No, I said those things myself, and I still pay the price for the stuff, for the words I've said. Years later, I'm still reflecting on what I did all those years ago. So that would never ever happen again. We all have to accept our own responsibilities for our actions and words we've done and said, man. We all have flaws, man. We all have errors. We're human beings, for Christ's sake, but a few people in this world don't fucking understand that. Because they're too busy playing the victim and blaming other people. And do you know what they do? If nothing goes their way, guess what happens? Oh, you're racist. Oh, you're homophobic. Oh, you're this, you're that. Are we still in grammar school? Are we still in fucking grammar school? These overgrown children at these overpriced daycare centers playing the victim because their professors are college bureaucrats, or I would say college bureaucrats who has an agenda, and will use your kids for their own gain and purpose, man. That's why colleges became a cult. It went from a place of higher learning to a cult. I never usually say that, but colleges need to be a place where people can be safe, to have an education, to be who they are. I love education. I love to go to school when I was growing up, even though I had it going because I had assholes in my class. But yet I went, I learned, got an education, and I'm happy that I got that education. Because if I didn't get the education, I wouldn't be who I am. I wouldn't live the life I am now. You need to get education. Stop playing the victim. Stop blaming other people for your fucking bullshit. And think for yourself. Because you don't do enough of it. We all need to start playing chess. Stop playing checkers. Because with chess, you think. chess is a thinking game. You think. Chess is like life. You think about every outcome, every consequence, every responsibility that you've done, whether it's good or bad. You have to understand we're all human beings. Of course, we are. Not everybody individually is the same. We're all a human race. We're all one big race. The human race. Okay? Human race life matters. Human lives matters. Okay? Human lives matter. Okay? Simple as that. No bullshit. If some of you don't like it, fuck off. It's my opinion, not yours. So suck my cock. It don't matter what color your skin is. No matter if you're straight or gay. Human lives matter. We all make mistakes. We all learn from them. You know? But it's understanding that these little cucksuckers on the far left, these woke mob morons, I mean, here's my question. I'm going to ask you guys. What is cancel culture? What do you do? Cancel people for what? You know, I'm not no magazine subscription that you could cancel. I'm not no cable subscription. You know, I'm uncancelable. You can't cancel me. You can try, but all you'll be doing is failing. You'll be failing. You know, I don't care what they try to do to me. I don't care because you can't cancel me. Why? I just don't give a fuck. You know, I give zero fucks on any cancellation. I'm not no magazine. I'm not no cable. Call it no. I'm a human being. I'm a human being. I just don't give a fuck about this cancel crap. You know. From what from hearing is that canceling somebody's like, say like Dave Chappelle. You know, Dave Chappelle is one of a comic. You know, and he's a comedian that has free speech. You know, you got these hardcore no, hardcore no these members of the LGBT that are so some of them are pushing this agenda on canceling somebody, same as the woke culture, you know, same as the whole cancel culture mob morons like that. They want to cancel somebody for saying something that they don't agree with or doing something that they don't approve of. Well, guess what? I've said shit and I didn't give a zero fuck about someone's feelings because it ain't my job to appease their feelings. My job is to inform people, educate people, maybe even entertain someone with a little bit of humor. But here's the thing. Look, I like humor because I like the humor because it puts people's mind at ease. You know, because they say laughter is the best medicine. Okay, And I got a comment from this troll bot thing, this fucking troll, and saying that my humor is not the best. You know, like I'm not trying to be the best humorist, you moron. I'm just like to have a little humor, you know, because I don't want to have this zero mindset of being as having this cloud mind, you know, which I don't have, you know. But this channel, this troll here, let me hear real quick. And I did this video, and and this individual did not like what I was saying. You know, it's like, really, dude. Um, let me see here. Yeah, wrong one. But I did not. I did not. Um, but the thing was, this channel had no videos, no videos, no subscribers, just a blank. Um, and trying to think. Okay, here we go. But I don't know what was up this person's mind was, man. You know. Okay. The channel was named Terry McDowell. Okay. Person said, "I can't be arsed to hear more of your boozy rant, but you've got Trump derangement syndrome, like Sam Harris, right?" I don't know who the fuck is Sam Harris. For one thing. Turns out he may not be, but anyways, not the best or funniest. Hashtag pedo Hitler. Content out there. You might want to make it absolutely clear from the start what your opinion actually is. Hey, pedo Hitler is trending, isn't that great? Not what the fuck. The WTF. And I responded, hey bub, I don't have TDS. I don't watch the news. I don't watch TV. I'm more aware of what really fucked up in this country, you know. So Terry McDowell, Terrace, I have no idea who this person is. You know. Um, you know, let me see here. Now the thing is, um, whoever Sam Harris is, I have no idea who this guy is. You know, and I'm not. I don't drink. I can't drink because I'm diabetic, and I've been diabetic for 8 years. 8 years. I don't have TDS. TDS is for somebody that has issues with Donald Trump. Okay. I have no issues I have no issue with Donald Trump. Never has. You know. So whoever this person is, it's he joined a year ago. Um, no subs, no videos, no nothing. Just a blank. And the way it looks like, it's a troll, a channel that's created for trolling, And but whoever that person is, I have no idea. Have no idea who that guy is. Um, I'm not a Democrat nor a Republican. I am a libertarian conservative. I haven't voted Democrat since '96. I haven't voted Republican since 2000 and um, since 2000. What was it 2000 and fucking one? Was it 2000? I mean, I voted independent. I voted as a libertarian, you know. But I haven't voted as a Republican since 2000. I changed parties in '04, so I've been kind of I was independent since '04, but I became a libertarian about six and a half years ago. I've been a libertarian. Um, but the thing is, I never voted for Trump. Never did. I never voted for Hillary. I didn't vote for not even Biden, dude, because I didn't vote in the 2020 election. Never did. No. Because I feel like I mean I didn't feel like voting for either party. I feel like I'd rather vote for the third party, whether it's a libertarian or a independent. But I chose to vote as a libertarian. So for 6 years, I voted as a libertarian. But will I vote in this midterm election? No, because like what Al Bundy once said, it don't matter who you vote for, it always ends up bad. And that's been in my head for a long time, and that's pretty much just telling it like it is. Don't matter who you vote for, it always ends up bad. I mean, um, it's like someone says, well, if you don't vote, your voice won't get heard. Maybe I don't want to get my voice heard. I rather just not vote. What's your duty as an American? No, it's not my duty as an American, because as an American, I have the right to choose what I want to do with my life. Do I want to vote? No. Why? It's my choice, my business. Nobody else's business. So when you think about it, no. I don't vote for anybody that, because I voted for John McAfee before he died. He was the guy that I voted to be president. You know, um, because John McAfee was the guy that I idolized, because he was the dude that created the McAfee antivirus software. he was the computer guy. He was the great tech guy. He was found dead. They took him out. McAfee. I want to search him here. I've always felt that McAfee always had um, that um, I've always used McAfee, and always been a big fan of the guy himself, but his apps, stuff that he did. And he ended up selling his company for like for billions. I mean, the guy was a tech guy. He did antiviruses and all that other stuff like that. I've been using this stuff for years, and I always have been. Always had that. Um, I always felt that. I believe that. Anything McAfee, I'll use for my phone or my computer. But um, I just, I just felt like things we do in this world is just like makes you want to think, and what makes a person so fucking hateful, so hateful. Um, it's like you hear about, straight white men are evil, straight white men are the threat to this country. No, it's idiots, morons, and dillweeds who are the threat to this country. I'm talking about the woke mob, cancel culture cocksuckers and shit like that. The far left, Democrats, neocon rhinos who are the left-leaning Republicans in the GOP, dumbasses in Silicon Valley who are nut jobs. Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, the Attorney General of the United States. He's a threat to this country too. These school board members who are fucking idiots. But here's a fact. Here's a fact. Not every black person supports Black Lives Matter. Not every gay person supports this this LGBT bullshit. Okay, none of them support that crap. That shit. Not every Hispanic is for that radical shit. Because if you're a black person and you don't support Black Lives Matter, they call you a race traitor. They're calling you a black person who has common sense, who don't support a ideology like Black Lives Matter. You get called a race traitor, which is bullshit. Because you chose not to support a group that would rather make money off someone's suffering You have three dumbasses who are made $90 million in 2020. You know, one dumb shit bought four houses in an amount of $3.2 million. You tell me that ain't, you know? So Black Lives Matter only matters when you're looting somebody who's trying to make a living, supporting their families and their kids. But you'd rather be a dumb motherfucker looting their business and not give a fuck because you rather hurt that owner of the business because they're defending they're defending their livelihood. Well, yeah. So so Black Lives Matter only matters when you're you're looting and you're stealing, like cars, iPhones, fucking drilling shit. Because oh yeah, man, we're getting our reparation. Yeah, no, you're committing a crime because you're a dumb motherfucker. You chose to loot because we're getting our reparation for George Floyd. Oh, by the way, fuck George Floyd. Yeah, I said it. Why? Let me tell you why. Okay? Even though I find the way he, even though I find the way he died very evil and disgusting, some of you made him a martyr. Some of you made him a martyr, which he's not. He's not a martyr. Okay? He's not a martyr. He's a guy with a criminal record. Okay? Criminal record. Okay? When he died, there was two autopsies on him. He had drugs in his system. And I agree, if the cops were smart enough to take him to the hospital to save his life, instead of holding him down while one dumb shit knees his neck to block air to his brain, which causes suffocation. That is fucking dumb. Okay? George Floyd's not no martyr. He's not. He's a guy, a human being with errors and flaws himself as a human being. Okay? I'm not talking bad about the guy. I'm saying making him a martyr is fucking dumb. Because you don't see Breonna Taylor being martyrized. You don't see her, becoming a martyr. No, he's a he's a criminal. He got what he deserved. Even though he's under the influence, if he was smart enough to not fight back and just comply, didn't take the officers or take a taser and run off and shake his, if his life, see, DUI, assault on police officer, stealing a weapon and fleeing the scene. 4 charges that could get him at least what, 3.5, 2.5 years, maybe even 3. Get out in about a year and a half, about a year or 6 months. Fuck that shit. I would give him 3.5 for stupidity and shit. And then, same place where he was shot, the Wendy's was burnt to the ground. This is what I'm talking about. Wendy's Okay, Wendy's. Burnt to the ground. That was somebody's place of work, where they worked. That was a place where someone worked, man. I'm thinking from here and here. Look, I'm a dad. Okay, I'm a dad. Okay. How many kids, I'm saying, how many black kids died in 2020? Okay, 2020. A 1-year-old little boy was shot and killed by some dumb motherfucker. Just a little guy. That's someone's son. That's someone's little boy. Some dumb motherfucker shot the little guy and killed him. In the exact spot where Rashard Brooks died because of his stupidity, an 8-year-old girl was shot and killed by two motherfuckers with weapons. Because they thought, oh, we're big and bad, we're going to shoot the motherfucker. No, you shot and killed an 8-year-old girl who was innocent. Okay? Innocent little girl, 8 years old. Now, she ain't going to have a life. At all. No life anymore. It was taken away by two dumb fucks. They were shooting at her mom. But killed the little girl. Just 8 years old. 16-year-old kid was shot and killed in Seattle, near the Chaz bullshit Boulevard. Shot and killed. 16-year-old black kid, shot and killed. And they say Black Lives Matter, right? They say that, right? 1-year-old little boy, 8-year-old little girl, 16-year-old kid, teenager, shot and killed. In black. And they say, oh, Black Lives Matter. Really? Okay. Where was BLM when the 1-year-old little boy was shot and killed? Where was BLM when the 8-year-old little girl was shot and killed? Where was BLM when the 16-year-old kid got shot and killed near the Chaz Bullshit Boulevard in Seattle? What was BLM? Oh, I get it now. Oh, I get it now. The only time that Black Lives really matter is when a black person is assaulted by a white cop. Oh, I get it now. Oh. Only time when Black Lives matter is when a black person is getting beat or shot by a white cop. How stupid do you think I am? How dumb do you think I am? Not. So, BLM, Black Lives Matter, that organization. It shouldn't be called Black Lives Matter. It should be called Black Lies Matter, because that organization, founded by three trifling, self-entitled cunts, they don't care. about the 1-year little boy. They don't care about they don't care about the 8-year-old little girl. They don't care about the 16-year-old kid who was shot in Seattle. Innocent. And they say, oh, Black Lives Matter. Oh, bullshit. They don't care about them. They only care about the money that's coming in. There's only one thing they care about is the money coming in on someone's suffering. You know, it's just really hypocritical of them. I mean, one co-founder bought 4 houses. Yeah, 4 houses. You want to know how much she spent? Hmm? You want to know how much money she spent on the houses? $3.2 million. Do you know how much money BLM spent on a mansion in LA? $6 million. Yeah. There's a mansion in Canada. It was a Freemasons lodge. A Freemason lodge. Do you know how much that they're going to spend? $6 million. Now, tell me, that's not a waste of money that was brought in, right? Brought in. 25 chapters, okay, is suing the 3 co-founders because what they're doing is coming into question. Coming into question. Right? Coming into question. But I did a video on an update. A BLM chapter in LA, the founder was caught bullshitting. Okay? Roland, his name is Roland Martin. Okay? And him and other panel members were like asking her questions. Like, what she was saying was bullshit. And what she was saying was unfounded. Unfounded, you know. Unfounded. So, here's my question, okay? Here's my question. If she was saying the stuff that she was saying, how when one stepped down for good, a guy came in. And so allegedly there was this firm that was dealing with the money, the social media, and all the other shit like that. Allegedly. And he was making money, bringing in $10 million, swindling other members of that group. And what she was saying was unfounded. Unfounded! Which was, survey says, bullshit. Bullshit, you know. But it's been 2 years since George Floyd died. And the way he did die, completely inhumane, man. Wrong. But the thing is, they took him out of the car. Why did they put him on the ground? Why did 2 of them hold his legs, hold him down, while the one, Chauvin, had his knee on his neck? And he's saying, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. That should be common sense saying, get off his fucking neck, motherfucker. If you can't breathe, get off his fucking neck. This is why cops are getting ambushed, man. It's the way they treat people is why they're getting ambushed, okay? You can't blame people for it. But in a way, all this shit, all this crap within the last 2 years is serious bullshit, man. Serious fucking bullshit. You know, when can there be somebody with some fucking common sense and tell everybody, wake the fuck up, man, and pull your head out of your fat ass? We're not in the 60s, man. We're not in 1965. This is 2022. None of you young fuckers aren't suffering. You ain't oppressed, okay? You can live your life now, assholes. Shit, quit complaining and quit blaming people for your dumb bullshit. Take full accountability for your actions. Take full responsibility for your actions. Take full accountability and responsibility. Because what you're doing is fucking bullshit, man. It's bullshit, dude. It is completely bullshit, man, you know. And, you know, we're all human beings. Okay? I'm gonna say it one more time. We're not perfect. Okay? We're not perfect. We don't claim to be perfect. We're all human beings with falters and errors and mistakes we make, you know? And sometimes we have to learn from those mistakes, man, you know? Because if we don't, we will never learn. We will never learn. And we need to learn. We have these phones. And with these phones, we could tweet a lot of bullshit. And I've read a lot of bullshit on Twitter. Lots of bullshit on Twitter. From dumb ass motherfuckers who choose to tweet stupid shit. You know? Sometimes you have to accept accountability for your actions, responsibility, but some of them don't because they choose to just ignore and blame others for their bullshit, you know. All right, folks. This is good old Grandmaster Evan. I mean, Grimlock. But first, again, we could connect to it. We could access so much information with this phone, with these devices. But also, you can ruin someone's life by spreading bullshit. Because some of you love people that do suffer and have no remorse because you had no feelings in your heart and your soul. Why? Here's the answer. You have no heart. You have no soul. because your soul and your heart is black as death itself. No remorse. And plus, you don't fucking care. Because yourself is full of hate yourself. Don't matter who it hurts, don't matter who it offends. You'd rather have a black heart, rotten heart, and a rotten soul to the core of enjoying someone's suffering with this cancel crap and this woke crap. Because you'd rather be mind clouded and completely ignore someone's suffering. Some of you on the left, again, you have no heart, you have no soul, because it's black. It is black as death itself. It's time for you guys in that area to accept responsibility and accountability. Because one day you will suffer yourself. And there's going to be times you're going to ask for help. And there'll be nobody there to hear it. Why? It's obvious. You just don't give a shit. You rather play the victim, but you're just a victimizer. Okay, folks, this is good old Grimlock. If you're new to this channel, please leave a like, subscribe, comment below. Hit the bell for notification. Always live healthy, happy, and wise. Always live healthy, happy, and wise. I love you guys, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out. Godspeed.